Hello, first graders. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm sure that there's lots of great things that you could write in your writing journal today about what you did over the weekend. I know that we did something fun that I want to write about. So today I'm going to open my writing journal to the next blank page. I'm going to go past the stories that I already wrote. And I wanted to show you quick the illustration that I added to my story about Dairy Queen. So I made Will's face and a speech bubble that says, "Oops, I'll get you a new one," because remember, my ice cream fell on the ground. And then I said, "No worries, accidents happen." So here's my speech bubble. I'm over here somewhere, but I didn't have time to draw myself. So I just made a speech bubble. And you might want to make a speech bubble on your writing page today as well. So today I'm going to turn to the next blank page, and I wanted to write about something that we did over the weekend. We had an Easter egg hunt. Maybe some of you also had an Easter egg hunt. And so at the top, I'm going to write egg hunt. Now, my first sentence that I want to write is, yesterday we had an Easter egg hunt. 7 words. So the first word, yesterday, is kind of a long word. But remember, if you come to a long word, you can clap the syllables to help you listen to the parts. So let's clap it. Yesterday. 3 parts. The first part I hear is yes, and I know that word. That's a snap word for me. So I'm going to start my sentence with an uppercase Y and write the first part of yesterday. Yes, ter. I hear t, and I know that in this word, the chunk is er. Yesterday. That's a word that I know too. Circle back, push up straight, pull down straight, and I know day is D-A-Y. The A-Y makes that long A sound. So this word is yesterday. That's a pretty long word, but it helped me to clap out the parts, and you could try that too in your writing. Yesterday, well, I use that word a lot. I think I've used that word in every story, so that's a snap word for me. Yesterday, we had. Remember, you can say the word slowly so that you can listen for the next sound. So the first sound I hear is like hat. Add. I hear a like apple and d like duck. Yesterday we had an. That's another word. That's my kindergarten word. An Easter. Now, I don't have enough room here, so I'm going to come down here, but Easter is the name of a holiday that some of us celebrate. So if you're putting the name of a holiday, you do need to remember to do something at the beginning. You're right, we need an uppercase E on Easter. East. I hear a blend. St. Easter. There's that chunk again. Yesterday, we had an Easter egg. Egg. And there are 2 G's in egg. Yesterday, we had an Easter egg hunt. Well, I wrote the word up here in my title, but if I needed to stretch it out, I could say it slowly. And I can hear all the sounds in that word. Now that's the end of my sentence, so I want to make sure that I put an ending mark so that my reader knows to stop and take a breath. So I'm going to add a period. Yesterday, we had an Easter egg hunt. Now, I wanted my readers to know how many eggs my boys had to search for. So I'm going to say, my boys had to find 20 eggs. 7 words. Now, if I have a period here, I know that I need to put an uppercase letter at the beginning of my next sentence. My boys. Well, I hear B. So I'm going to make a pull down straight B. Say it with me. Pull down straight, push up, circle forward. B-oy. Well, I know that there's two chunks that say oi. One is O-Y, and the other chunk is O-I. In this word, I'm going to use O-Y, because that's how I spell boy. But O and Y together make the oi sound. My boy. But wait a minute, I have more than one boy. So I have to add a letter at the end to show that I have more than one boy. Yep, you're right. I'm going to add an S. My boys had. Well, I already have that word in my story right here, so I can just copy that word. H-A-D. My boys had two. Remember we talked yesterday about the 3 different kinds of two? This is the kind of two that I'm going to use for had to find. My boys had to find. I hear find. I hear a D at the end. Circle back, push up straight, pull down straight. My boys had to find 20. Now I could write the number word 20. That's the number word. Or I could just write the numeral 20. And I think in my story, I'm just going to write the numeral 20. My boys had to find 20 eggs. Well, I know how to write egg. So if I want to change egg to eggs, I just have to add a letter at the end. Yep, an S at the end to make it more than one egg because they looked for more than one egg. Okay, I'm going to put a period so my reader knows that's the end of my second sentence. And now I have 2 sentences. Yesterday, we had an Easter egg hunt. My boys had to find 20 eggs. Now, I want to tell you how they were feeling because they were smiling and laughing and having fun. So I think I'm going to write, they were happy to find candy and money in the eggs. So 10 and one more. 11 words. All right. Now, this word, they, that's one of those words that sometimes first graders want to write T-H-A-Y. But we know that that doesn't look right to the reader eyes, does it? We know that it's not an A, it's an E. T-H-E-Y. So I think I have enough room to write my first word over here. And I have a period here, so I'm going to make an uppercase T. H-E-Y. They were. Now, were is one of those words that is kind of tricky because sometimes first graders want to write this word, where. But this is the word where. Were is W-E-R-E. There's no H in were. Where starts with W-H and were just starts with W. But they have that same E-R-E part. So I'm going to write, they were happy. Now remember, that might be a snap word for some of you because we have written so many birthday books. They were happy to find. Now, I already have the word find in my story, so I can just copy that. Now, candy. K-and-E. I even hear a little word in this word. I hear and, or I could say can-D. So I hear can in this word. K-and, see that little word and? Candy. Sounds like an E, but is it an E? Nope, at the end of the word, sometimes that Y makes the E sound. They were happy to find candy and, ooh, look, this little word right here that I just used in candy is my next word in my story. money. It sounds like umbrella, but it's actually an O in this word. Mon-e. So money ends with EY. They were happy to find candy and money in igloo. Your I. In the eggs. And I have eggs right here, so I can write that word really well. Good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and draw a picture to go with my words, showing my boys hunting for eggs. I might draw the 20 Easter eggs and what they looked like. I maybe would draw the candy and the money. There's lots of different things that I could draw to go with my words. I hope that you have a great time writing about what you did over the weekend, and I can't wait to see it on Seesaw. Have a great day. Bye.